Padre Pio, the humble friar marked by the wounds of Christ, lived his earthly journey in constant awareness of the supernatural world. To him, the presence of angels was not an abstract idea, but a living, breathing reality that accompanied him every moment of the day and night. He called his guardian angel his companion, not in poetry, but in literal truth. Padre Pio spoke often about the powerful role of guardian angels, not only as protectors in times of danger, but as messengers of God's love and guidance. He encouraged all souls to deepen their friendship with these heavenly companions and revealed that there are clear, unmistakable signs that your guardian angel is near. While most people go about their daily lives unaware of the silent company walking beside them, Padre Pio saw the guardian angel as a friend who desires to be noticed and welcomed. He taught that our guardian angels long for us to engage with them, to recognize their presence, and to allow them to work more freely in our lives. He explained that although we may not see them with physical eyes, our spirits can become sensitive to their nearness if we cultivate prayerful awareness and purity of heart. Padre Pio reassured the faithful that these signs are not reserved for mystics alone, but are offered to every soul who sincerely seeks to walk in God's light. The first sign, Padre Pio revealed, is a sudden and profound sense of peace that descends upon you in moments of turmoil. He described it as a stillness that wraps around your heart, silencing fears and anxieties, even when your circumstances remain unchanged. This peace is not natural, it is supernatural. It is the quieting touch of your guardian angel, calming your soul amid life's storms. Padre Pio experienced this countless times, especially when faced with demonic attacks or physical suffering. He taught that when you feel this serene calm arise unexpectedly, it is a strong indication that your angel is near, shielding you from unseen dangers and infusing your spirit with heavenly reassurance. Padre Pio explained that this peace is often felt most strongly during prayer, especially when you pour out your heart to God in moments of distress. He believed that your guardian angel stands beside you in these vulnerable moments, lifting your petitions to heaven and surrounding you with consoling grace. Even if your outward situation does not change immediately, your heart receives an interior strength, a gentle but undeniable awareness that you are not alone. Padre Pio called this the whisper of heaven, a silent message from your guardian angel assuring you that God's providence is at work, even when it is hidden from your eyes. The second sign, Padre Pio revealed, is a spontaneous prompting toward goodness and virtue. He explained that our guardian angel is constantly nudging us toward holiness, though too often we are distracted by worldly noise and fail to perceive it. However, when you suddenly feel a strong urge to pray, to avoid a temptation, to perform an act of charity, or to repent of a fault, Padre Pio taught that this is often your guardian angel whispering to your conscience. These inspirations are not random thoughts. They are heavenly promptings, subtle but powerful, guiding your soul along the path of salvation. Padre Pio urged the faithful to respond quickly and generously to these holy inspirations. He taught that the more promptly we cooperate with our angels' guidance, the more clearly we will perceive their presence in our lives. He described it as a friendship that deepens with every act of trust and obedience. The guardian angel rejoices when we follow their lead, and our spiritual sensitivity sharpens each time we do. Padre Pio emphasized that your guardian angel is not only a silent observer, but an active participant in your journey to heaven, constantly working to align your will with God's perfect plan. Furthermore, Padre Pio reassured that these promptings often come in the most ordinary moments of daily life, while working, walking, or even resting. He explained that holiness is not confined to the church or the chapel. It is meant to penetrate every aspect of our lives. Your guardian angel desires to sanctify your ordinary routines, turning them into opportunities for grace. Padre Pio encouraged believers to remain open throughout the day, attentive to the gentle stirrings in their hearts, for in these quiet invitations to goodness, you will find the unmistakable touch of your heavenly companion. Moving deeper into Padre Pio's revelations, we come to the third unmistakable sign of your guardian angel's presence: unexpected protection or intervention in moments of danger or uncertainty. Padre Pio himself experienced this countless times throughout his life. Whether it was protection from physical harm, deliverance from spiritual attack, or being guided away from unseen dangers, he firmly believed that these moments of providential rescue were often the direct work of the guardian angel. He taught that though we may attribute such incidents to luck or coincidence, in reality, they are signs of our angel working quietly but powerfully on our behalf. Padre Pio described how guardian angels can influence circumstances around us to prevent accidents, delay events, or steer us away from choices that could harm our soul. He explained that the angel, by God's permission, can gently redirect our steps without us even realizing it. Have you ever found yourself inexplicably delayed, only to later discover you were spared from harm? Or felt a sudden impulse to change your path or decision, later recognizing it as wisdom beyond your own understanding? Padre Pio would confidently say, "That is your guardian angel at work, guiding you according to the divine blueprint prepared for your life." Moreover, he shared that sometimes this protection comes in ways that are deeply personal and intimate. Padre Pio believed that your guardian angel knows you perfectly, your fears, your weaknesses, your hopes. In moments of anxiety or confusion, you may experience a sudden clarity of mind, an inner voice urging patience, or a calming reassurance that everything will unfold according to God's plan. Padre Pio assured the faithful that these interior graces are tangible signs of the angel's active presence, working tirelessly to lead you along safe paths. Padre Pio encouraged the faithful to develop the habit of thanking their guardian angel daily for these hidden interventions, even those we never become aware of. He taught that many of our angel's actions escape our notice entirely, yet they form an invisible shield of protection that preserves us from countless dangers, both physical and spiritual. By expressing gratitude, we not only honor our angels' fidelity, but also cultivate a deeper awareness of their constant companionship. Gratitude, Padre Pio explained, opens the eyes of the soul to recognize more clearly the countless graces we receive. He also reminded us that our guardian angel does not protect us solely from external dangers, but from spiritual pitfalls and temptations that threaten our eternal destiny. Padre Pio spoke passionately about the invisible battles waged over every soul, battles in which our angel stands as a vigilant warrior. When we are spared from falling into sin, when temptations are suddenly lifted, or when we find unexpected strength to resist evil, Padre Pio taught that we are experiencing the shield of our guardian angel raised high in our defense. Furthermore, Padre Pio shared that invoking the guardian angel before making important decisions invites heaven's wisdom into our choices. He advised the faithful to pause and pray, "Guardian angel, guide me. Illuminate my mind and direct my will according to God's desires." He promised that such humble petitions would never go unanswered. Padre Pio assured his followers that the more we involve our guardian angel in our daily decisions, the more harmoniously our lives align with God's providential plan. Perhaps most beautiful of all, Padre Pio revealed that even in moments when we fall into sin or make wrong choices, our guardian angel does not abandon us. Instead, the angel continues to intercede, urging us gently back to the path of grace. Padre Pio explained that our angel's love is unwavering, not based on our merits, but on God's infinite mercy. He encouraged the faithful to never despair, no matter their failings, for their guardian angel stands ready to assist in their return to the arms of divine mercy. As we journey further into Padre Pio's revelations about the closeness of our guardian angels, we come to the fourth and final sign he described so vividly: a growing interior sense of companionship and heavenly presence. Padre Pio taught that as we deepen our relationship with our guardian angel, we begin to perceive not just occasional signs, but a sustained awareness that we are never alone. He explained that this is not the same as physical sight or sound, but rather an unmistakable spiritual sensation, a warmth in the soul, a quiet presence near our heart, an invisible but deeply felt closeness that accompanies us through our daily life. Padre Pio encouraged the faithful to cherish this interior awareness, recognizing it as the blossoming of a true friendship with their guardian angel. He often reminded his spiritual children that friendship with our angel grows just as human friendships do, through time, attention, and shared experiences. By frequently turning our thoughts toward our angel, speaking to them with sincerity, and inviting their participation in our daily struggles and joys, we allow this bond to flourish. Over time, Padre Pio taught, we become more sensitive to their nearness, sensing their encouragement in moments of fatigue, their joy in our victories, and even their gentle sorrow when we stray from God's path. This growing sense of companionship is often most noticeable during times of deep prayer or meditation. Padre Pio described how, in these quiet moments, the noise of the world fades away, allowing the soul to attune itself more clearly to the whisperings of the angel. He taught that when we pause to reflect on God's presence, our guardian angel draws close, almost as if responding to the opening of our heart's door. Padre Pio lovingly encouraged his followers to create space for these moments daily, to sit in silence and simply be aware of heaven's watchful gaze upon them. Furthermore, Padre Pio taught that this sense of companionship from our guardian angel becomes especially strong in moments of suffering or loneliness. He explained that the angel, assigned by God to our care, never distances himself when our burdens grow heavy. On the contrary, the angel draws even closer, offering silent strength and spiritual comfort. Padre Pio described how those who suffer deeply often experience a mysterious interior peace, an unspoken reassurance that they are not bearing their cross alone. He wanted the faithful to understand that these consolations are not imagined. They are the loving presence of the guardian angel at work. Padre Pio also taught that this sense of companionship extends beyond our own needs. He explained that as we grow closer to our guardian angel, we become more attuned to the needs of others, feeling prompted to pray for strangers, to offer words of encouragement, or to perform acts of charity without hesitation. He believed that these promptings are often inspired by our angel, who desires to widen our hearts and make us instruments of God's mercy in the lives of those around us. Padre Pio saw this as one of the beautiful fruits of friendship with our angel. Not only are we consoled, but we become channels of consolation for others. Moreover, Padre Pio revealed that this interior companionship prepares us for our final journey into eternity. He described how the guardian angel, having walked with us every step of our earthly life, will accompany our soul at the moment of death, leading us safely through the judgment and into the presence of God. He taught that those who have cultivated a loving relationship with their angel will recognize their familiar presence in that final hour, experiencing not fear, but peace and trust. Padre Pio found great comfort in this reality and urged the faithful to do the same, reminding them that their guardian angel will not abandon them in life or in death. Padre Pio's wisdom, invites us to see our relationship with our guardian angel as a living, breathing friendship, one that brings strength in weakness, courage in fear, guidance in confusion, and joy in the journey toward heaven. He wanted every Christian to awaken to this divine companionship, to walk through life with eyes open to the invisible graces that surround them, and to live each day in grateful awareness of their guardian angel's unfailing love and protection. As we bring this profound reflection to its close, Padre Pio's teachings leave us with a treasure beyond measure: the deep, comforting knowledge that our guardian angel is not a distant or passive observer, but an ever-present friend given to us by the unfathomable love of God. Padre Pio, who walked daily in the company of his angel, wanted every Christian to understand this beautiful truth and to live in the full awareness of this heavenly companion's constant presence. His message is clear: we are never alone, not for a single moment of our lives. Padre Pio often reminded his spiritual children that this divine gift is granted at the very moment of our conception. Before we ever take our first breath, before anyone on earth knows of our existence, God Himself assigns to us a faithful angelic guardian. This angel, filled with perfect love and perfect obedience, takes their place by our side with one mission alone: to guide, protect, and lead our souls safely to the gates of heaven. Padre Pio described this relationship as a bond deeper than any earthly friendship, one that spans from our first heartbeat to our final breath, and beyond into eternity. He taught that understanding and nurturing this relationship brings not only comfort, but also spiritual power. Padre Pio explained that as we become more aware of our guardian angel, we gain strength to face life's challenges with courage and serenity. Temptations lose their grip, fears diminish, and our path becomes clearer. He encouraged the faithful to speak to their angel daily, to confide their fears, to ask for guidance in moments of doubt, and to express gratitude for the countless unseen ways their angel intervenes on their behalf. This simple daily dialogue with our guardian angel, Padre Pio assured, invites even greater graces into our lives. Moreover, Padre Pio emphasized that this relationship is a foretaste of the communion we will enjoy fully in heaven. He explained that our guardian angel is not only a companion for this earthly life, but also our guide into the eternal embrace of God. At the moment of our death, Padre Pio taught, our guardian angel will remain faithfully by our side, comforting us as we cross the threshold from time into eternity. He described this moment as one of profound tenderness, when the angel who has loved and protected us throughout our earthly journey now escorts us to the judgment seat of God, bearing witness to our life of faith and love. Padre Pio, with all the wisdom of a soul deeply united with heaven, urged his followers to live with joyful expectation of this companionship. He reminded them that the more we trust in our guardian angel's presence, the more perceptible their guidance becomes. He taught that when we enter each day with a prayer to our angel, we invite their protection and assistance not only in great matters, but in the small details of everyday life. Padre Pio wanted every Christian to understand that holiness is not found only in grand gestures, but also in the quiet trust and companionship we share with our angelic guide. Finally, Padre Pio's parting counsel remains forever etched in the hearts of those who love him. Pray, hope, and don't worry. With our guardian angel by our side, this advice becomes not just a comforting thought, but a lived reality. Pray, because your angel carries your prayers swiftly to heaven. Hope, because your angel constantly fights for your soul. Don't worry, because you are never alone, never forgotten, never abandoned. Padre Pio taught that when we live in this awareness, fear loses its power, and we walk forward in life with confidence, knowing that heaven walks beside us. So tonight, And every night to come, let us not forget to greet our guardian angel. Let us thank them for their tireless love, ask for their continued guidance, and invite them more fully into every moment of our lives. With Padre Pio's wisdom illuminating our path, we can rest in the joyful certainty that no matter the trials we face, we are always, always in the company of a faithful and loving friend, our guardian angel.